All right, just got off the bus, and I'm headed to my room now, my home, my new home. And I was doing something really interesting, which I think a lot of carriers should try, but it's in trial mode now. This weekend, we got the Formula One coming here, and it's a brand new racetrack that just been built, and it's going to bring a lot of tourism, a lot of people. So, of course, the whole city is gearing up for this big event. Now, the Metro, Capital Metro and the Metro buses, they're gearing up too, trying to reroute transit, adding more buses, and they're just doing a lot of stuff to make this event as flawless as possible. The people don't have to drive everywhere; they can take a bus or train wherever they got to go. Unfortunately, I won't be involved in the first few weeks of Formula One. I don't want to be involved in a big rush when it first opens, but I'm definitely going to go one week to check it out and see how it is. Because I am a fan of races in person. I don't watch it on TV. The TV is boring. But in person, it's just fun. It's a fun event. And it's exciting. And I used to go to the Long Beach Grand Prix every year just to watch the cars go around the track and enjoy the festivities. But, there's a lot of things happening this weekend regarding the Grand Prix Formula One. One thing that they're trying during these for 2 weeks, from the 10th to the 24th, is you can download a, what's it called? Capital Metro app. It's a Capital Metro app. It's only for Android and iPhone. I imagine that if Windows Phone picks up and sells and becomes a more popular phone, they'll probably have a Windows Phone version as well. But for now, it's Android and iPhone. That'll be one reason for me to get an iPhone, right? Or an Android. Because not every app is available for Windows Phone. And what it does is you can download this app and install it on your phone. And when you purchase, you can purchase a pass on your phone, whether it's a 31-day pass or a 7-day pass, or you can just purchase a daily pass. You do it on your phone becomes your pass. It's not using NFC technology though. Even though the buses do have the capabilities of NFC, it does have that capability. In fact, they use NFC cards now. So, and I'm thinking that, well, why don't they make an app that if the phone has NFC capability, they can just drop the phone on the cash machine and it will pick up the information. But how the works, and I asked the bus driver how it works, is that when you get on the bus, you open up the app, and the app will tell the bus driver that it's a valid pass. The bus driver, if he wants to, he can tap on the phone, and if it changes color, it has to be the right color for that day. Okay, I don't know exactly how that works, but every day it's supposed to change color. So if it changes color for that day, that will verify that it's not just a screenshot, of some sort. It's an actual, and it shows the date and time that the pass was bought and when the pass expires, so that the bus driver can validate the fare. Now, it'll be interesting if they integrate it, like I said, NFC, and for like Androids that do have NFC capability, it will automatically detect that and then use the NFC capabilities of the phone. If it doesn't have NFC, of course, then that feature will be turned off, but still use the screenshot version. So I think that's a really interesting feature, and this is the first time I heard of something like this. There's probably other cities doing that right now. I just don't know about it. And as far as I know, LA's not doing it. But I think that's really interesting that your mobile phone becomes your pass, which is why we are trying to go mobile in the first place. This is a great adventure that we're stepping into in the future, is that everything is going mobile. Whether you have an iPhone, Android, or a Windows phone. Now, I just learned that the requirement of Windows Phone, NFC is not one of those requirements. So it's an option. So if the manufacturer decides to make a phone without NFC if they can do that. And Microsoft has very strict rules on what the hardware is supposed to include. NFC is not one of them. And so I was like, really? You know, I kind of thought the NFC would have been one of those required features. Well, iPhone doesn't have NFC at all, which I was kind of surprised, and a lot of people were surprised that iPhone did not include NFC in iPhone 5. And then a lot of people are like, well, you know, Apple they don't think that NFC technology is ready yet. Yes, it is. It's ready. But people were waiting for you, assholes. Seriously, people were waiting to see if Apple was going to include NFC on their phones. And because they didn't, it is their fault that they're stopping that technology from happening, from expanding. Because it could have been awesome. I'm mad at Apple because of that. I'm serious. I'm really mad at them about that. Because I see where it can go. Whether you're an iPhone, Android, or Windows phone. And I kind of hope that Microsoft would have made it a required feature that all Windows Phone 8 included NFC. I really did wish that. You know, I was like, I wish that was a required feature because then every Windows phone would have had it. But that's fine, okay. So it's an optional feature. But when I see it going, it's that, okay, I can leave my wallet at home. I can see where the state of California, or I live in Texas now, the state of Texas makes it where I can place my driving information, my driver's license information in my phone. My phone then becomes my ID. So when I go places, or if I get pulled over by the cops or whatever the case, I can just present my phone and voila. And with the wireless battery technology, which I wish most mobile phones go ahead and include that as a standard or at least an optional feature. Because with wireless battery charging technology, I can just sit my phone down in the center console of my car and voila. And using NFC technology, it automatically pairs up with my stereo system in my car and voila. There goes my, my stereo, my Spotify, and all that stuff. That can play on the stereo system. And then, of course, phone calls will be hands-free. It pairs it up, boom, 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 there it goes. But regardless of that, we got wireless technology battery. We got all that. And it will just make it so much easier. And I could just see where things were going. But because iPhone did not include NFC in their phones, a lot of companies won't be including NFC cash registers. They're going to be like, oh, well, iPhone didn't do it, so what's the point? But they got the wallet or the passport, so we're just going to have barcode scanning technology. So, of course, if they make a Starbucks app for Windows Phone, it will just include a barcode. NFC would have been so awesome. I am so serious. NFC would have been the ultimate. But that didn't happen, did it? So, Apple, yeah, there were some things that you did not do right this time. You guys were awesome. You guys were releasing shit that was blowing people's minds. iPhone 3GS was awesome. iPhone 4S was awesome. iPhone 5 is a piece of shit. Sorry, it is. It is not upgrading technology. Ugh. Well, I'm home now, so peace out.